I'm not ready for the abomination that is going to be this game. It's going to be funny. Yes. It's going to be hilarious. Oh my god. I haven't watched anyone play this. I've only looked at a trailer that they put out initially for the game. No, no, Maple. No cookies for you. Oh. I like that's like beach theme. It's very cute. Oh, look at Mommy Hunter showing that Badusi. Oh, you can't see it over my head. Yeah, a new game. Gotta make sure we have text. What is my name? Sister Beth. Sister B. I'm not Mommy. Why won't it let me? Well, I'm Sister B now. Well, let me type out Sister Beth. This game is super quiet. I wash up on a deserted island. Settings. There we go. It's like this game is max settings was set on fucking the minimal. Alright, yeah. Close. Cough. Cough, cough. You wake up on a beach, soaking wet. Salt water staining the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. You know what? Despite the outrageous beauty of the island around you, you feel incredibly sick. Cough, cough. Wow, it really went around the wrong pipe, huh? Do you need a minute, or can I go? What? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. I'm an entity, if you catch my drift. Oh my god. Please go on, Mr. Entity Ocean. Okay, then, as I was. Cough, cough. As I was saying. Look down at your feet, you're ankle deep in crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. A decomposing face stares at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, vomit a stream of dark blue bile, bugs, worms, ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming, well-spoken person in your head? However, answers do not come easy. Your mind, it's completely blank. Lamau, what will I do? It's got little bongos. Close my eyes. It's gotta be a nightmare, right? This isn't happening. This isn't happening. The mantra centers you. You briefly are able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent for the first time in your entire life. It feels like you're in control. I open my eyes. It's in the exact same place, except now it's smiling at me. Even the dead have a wondrous time on our island. I promise you will have too. Don't worry, you will do just fine. We won't want anyone else. Well, that's weird. That voice again. Do Ursins normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans don't speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't seem to have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. It's a volleyball! Look down and find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare down, frozen. His voice calls out behind you. A little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw about hits again. Mommy Huntress. Fucking Wraith. Mommy Spirit. And then Omega Daddy Trapper. Who are these people? Gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tented volleyball court. Oh lord. Each of them oozes with undead energy and magical aura, reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curious, fear, desire. You can't help but to stare occasionally. Dressed. Let's call these killers, I don't know. Not to be too judgmental, but the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball, pick it up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters, but they're attractive monsters. What do you do? Oh my god, they all blink too. That's cute. Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on the beautiful day. You toss the ball, and it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Look how pretty she is. Oh my god. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. Let's go. You look up at her. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly by those strong arms. Oh my god. I'll turn down the music a little bit. Just enough. Right about there. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty. But that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Bleh. Oh god, Spirit, no! Why'd you have to say that? They're speaking directly to you, but you can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. Everyone has gone back to the beach. These strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring you. Your intrusion into their private beach. Should I be frightened, worried, excited? I can't refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, those are very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared. You were made for this. Oh no. Well, geez, it's the spooky ocean voice that says not be scared. I'm sure it's gonna work out well. Oh, thank you for the alert, Willard. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Oh, Lord. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You've derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Oh, well, the two people I was most interested in, they're being dicks. I guess you're also a nitwit. It's the best to just go with that. Trapper says what he says. He has policy. That's a policy I hold up pretty much for anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than the silly game. Dude, Mommy Hunters is all up on me, okay? What's your deal? What brings you here? Oh, Lord. I mean, you're not from here. Friend zones me. No, not Mommy Huntress. You mean that they're not here to do more than to distract you from my total domination? Deep sigh. That's right. The sigh means that he was done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. What the fuck? Because he got the attention span of a gnat. I don't care what the slack-jaw moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Oh, Lord, no. No, you can't. Hunter says. At least not yet. Oh my god, Mommy, no. Oh yeah, not yet. You might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There will be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, the group has some questions for you. Great. Be warned, answer quickly and answer well. I'm not good. Skill checks are not my thing, man. It's a timed quiz and it will be important later. Very important. Or not important whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. Average, I think. It's another face in the crowd. Normal, meaningless life and cycle. Yeah, Mommy Spirit's not very into me. Feels bad, man. I think you're cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. She's showing me her ass. She thinks I'm cute. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Strength. Strength would be rad. Strength is all about the muscles. True strength is up here. You accept Trapper to point to his head, but instead he points to one of his traps on his bulging shoulder. It's specifically in these muscles that nobody gives a shit about your calves. He skips leg day. No! What's my best subject in school? History. Nice. It's important to know that where you came from, and you're not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, well, we anyways, but still. What's your favorite animal? If there's not a cat on here, I'm gonna be upset. Cat! Definitely a cat. Nobody likes cats? Why is everyone looking at me just because I'm a typical cute goth girl? I have some specific thing for cats. More specifically, black cat. I have a black cat. Y'all can go to hell. Oh my god. What's my favorite color? If purple's not on here, I'm gonna be upset. Blue. Blue isn't good for productivity. It makes people want to be lazy. What's my dream job? Oh shit, astronaut. Fuck it. It's hard to imagine being further away from anyone and in floating space. The cold, inkly vastness of nothingness and forever. God, this kid's a nerd. Best flavor of ice cream, chocolate. So someone said horseradish? My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Oh, Wraith is actually gonna give an input. Vanilla swirl, but pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? No! Mint chip, if I want to eat mints, I'll just eat, like, hard, round lifesavers. Hold on a second, this reminds me. I'm right, anyways. It's a lesson you should learn before we go much further. What do you say? Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Oh lord. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? Kill or be killed is the rule on the island, even for fearless, faceless voices. Tell me what the best flavor mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Lamau. Anywho, now they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. Trapper, I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island. I don't know about that, fam. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. What the fuck? Why you gotta be mean to him, dude? I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. I'm nice to people, and I loathe big, dumb idiots. Oh, so Trapper. I'm a spirit, and I don't like most things. Seems fair. I don't really hate most things either, but it's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really do hate, you know? Yeah. Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated to lie to keep everyone else subservient. And those in power. You better choose just not to take part. Jeez, she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh wait, remembering Spirit's story now. It's almost exactly what happened. Literally. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. That's what I'm talking about! There's lots of fun to be had on this island. Along with lots of love. See, Mommy Huntress. Maybe I should have just thought about her to begin with. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Shut the fuck up, Trapper. I'm a loser to you. Yeah, grow up. Grow up, Trapper. Grow a body? What the fuck? I've explained 1,000 times I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Oh my god. That's not nice. He's not nice. You're not wrong. You love it? No. Only sometimes? No! Huntress, you masochist. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know the crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. I'm done playing. Let's do something else instead. Wow. For once, I actually agree with the meathead. Let's say we go on my yacht. There's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. I don't hate endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. It's the flaunted, needless, and the cruelty of ingenders. What about hanging out at the pool? Water is calming. Simple. Beautiful. What about our volleyball game? I'm with Hunter. Exercise is fun as a group. Are you serious? That's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right there. I'm tired. Besides, I hate being in the sun. Well, I mean, I can tell you got a big-ass floppy hat, girl. Where do you want to go? Oh, shit. This is me picking who I'm going to hang out with, essentially. I don't know where I want to go. Where should I go? I don't like Trapper. And I'm not a big fan of, well, I am a big fan of lounging. So it's literally just Spirit, Huntress, and Wraith that I'm down to do. Because Trapper's kind of a dick, okay? He might have redeeming qualities if you, like, pick him, but I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. He's probably super sensitive. Ew. Gross. I don't even know. I have an idea. I'm gonna close my eyes and just click one. Just go with it. So, I don't know if I'm hitting all of them or not, but... Oh. Where'd I go? Oh. Down for a dip in the pool! Wow, you actually want to go to the pool? Yeah. I mean, sure, why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool's great, and everyone knows that. All over the world, if people agree on one thing, it's that pools are great. I'd be like swimming. Got a whole ocean right there, and there's still a pool because pools, you know? It's great. It's a special treat. And you thought it was bad when he stayed quiet. Why are they being so mean to him? Oh no! Claudette and Dwight! Hold on! Just for one moment. Dwight and Claudette are activity coordinators. Bro, they look so cool. If they don't give them these outfits in game, like all of the characters, I'm gonna be upset. Because Resort Claudette, she's very nice. She's very cute. They're also cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. RIP. They're just trapped here, like me. They're the only help remaining on the island, because the Omega broke the ankles of these four, man. What the fuck you mean? This place is called Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Wow. None of the others survived. No. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence is why we shall therefore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. Anyway, should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. I'm sure they look happy and vibrating with nervous energy. That's starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of their choosing. However, in the future, we recommend you wait for us to present to you the options whenever possible, and you don't just run off and do various activities unsupervised. We don't have much authority around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight. Yeah, pardon me. Follow us. Please. Hey, narrator. Yes, can I help you with something? These two, Claudette and Dwight, did they start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no, 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 no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help getting off this island, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, this is true, he was. But, just as meant that he was going to go to another vacation island getaway a couple miles south of here, it has been very much fancier accommodations in this island. It's one of the big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island knows, so trust me, you don't want to go there. With all the money that comes out of the restriction, this is where you belong. Now off you go. Time for the activity on the island of your decision. Decisions matter, mostly. When you agree with them, it's not like the other island. So what'll it be? Oh shit, I have to pick again. Well, we'll close our eyes and just click again. Oh, I'll make sure I put my mouse up there. Okay, there we go. I'm clicking. Oh. Oh, I lost my mouse. I'm sorry. Did I click on one? No. What the fuck? Which one? Oh my god, it won't let me do it again. That's so gay. It lets me click. That's so gay. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could be almost considered jaunty. If a creature is so lanky and they appeared to be made out of entirely elbows and ankles. You could be jaunt. He is pretty lanky. Poor kid. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? Oh my god. What can I say? Being enveloped in water is comforting, quiet, ominous, you know? What the fuck? Wraith looks back over his shoulder and makes sure no one besides you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here, as usual. Oh great, Claudette and Delight. What do these two want? Since everyone is at the pool, we figured we'd bring over the most popular pool accessories. Which one of these is particularly interesting to you? I'm gonna say the inflatable lounger. During the day, sleeping during the day is completely out in the open like this. You're really making yourself a target. Oh no. If you want, if someone were to, I don't know, try to axe throw directly at you, you'd be easy to see. Oh no. Not saying that I'd do that to you. I prefer a challenge. Huntress may not be into it, but it sure looks like Spirit co-signs with this choice, since she immediately snakes the coolest one. It's the shape of a casket. A really cute casket. Oh no. I don't really do water, but as long as I'm floating on top of it, I'm fine, I guess. Goddamn. Spirit grabs you the black unicorn floaty and sets it in the water next to her. Aww. Since you enjoy the fine art of relaxing, here, you can share my umbrella. Ah! Well, come on, that's charming. Something about the water being close to you. Something about the water and being close to the spirit putting you in a playful mood. You might regret. Do you splash her? Just a bit? Promise she doesn't have a cell phone in her pocket. She died before they got popular. That's fucked up. Oh, that's so fucked up. She said she didn't like water, so I'm not gonna splash her. She's just trying to chill. What? You stand perfectly still in the water as to not send a single drop in Spirit's direction, thus enraging her in the result of your own demise. Wow, she passed out, probably from how boring you are. Hope she doesn't get a sunburn. For a walking nightmare, you can almost believe that you're sitting and relaxing and forgetting about it, but how much you can't remember. If the sun's rays were a calming effect on your body, tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled by the cool breeze rolling from the sea. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. God, that was sophisticated as fuck. If it was a little too warm, it might have been my fault. Oh my god, shut up, dude. Also, this pool is not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks. I know that this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone like to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes, I love games. Yes. I'll go first. Blindfold me. Of course, Trapper has the blindfold ready to go, as if he's had it in his hands even before you spoke. Oh, that's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Did he just wink? And did you... No, I did not. That's gross. Good thing you're getting rain, because it sure seems like you're about to act up. What the fuck is wrong with my character in this game? Mini games consist of two parts. On top of the pointer, which rotates in a clockwise direction. And at the bottom, the target you'll be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer activates. Press the spacebar and the pointer while over the target to win. Fail and land the target and you will lose. To achieve perfect success. Oh, it's like skill checks. That's cute. Land at the start of the target area, not the end. I'm ready. Here we go. Perfect. Haha! Skill check. It's literally what it is. Oh. Not bad. No. I missed. Why is it so fast? I missed. That was pretty good. A casual mini gamer. I got the achievement, boy. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. What the fuck? Leave it. Just ignore him. You've been thrown into a very weird situation, and you held your own. I respect that. I say it was a good game. Let's celebrate. By throwing the waiter whose name I forgot into the pool! No! He gets thrown to White or Claudette. Defend. Knock it off! You're no fun. Thank you. I won't forget this. I mean, well, I might, but every time I think so deeply, I seem to forget specific detail in my life beyond the basics of who I am. Lamau. Well, that was cool of you to stick up for me. I'm no expert, but even as the omnipotent narrator, I probably should be. I think that means that it's time for the next activity. Okay. Mealtime? How quaint. I like food. Who are you expecting? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run this game like that? Much morose than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area, and an assortment of picnic tables are scattered about. You're expecting some kind of huge banquet. This isn't some prestigious fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudia usher you to a seat, but it's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants you to sit next to them. Wants to sit next to you. Oh no. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain people either. Oh, fuck. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper, for obvious reasons. Meanwhile, he'll refuse to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Okay. Why is Trickster not an option in this game? Oh yeah, here's Trickster. Surprise? Well, yeah. They don't call him Expector. I'm sorry. You get nervous around crowds of killers. This is my whole slick. It gets flustered. Hey there. Looking good, Sister B. Real good. Alright, calm down, homie. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at a table side by side. They're the equivalent of two left-handed people trying to eat next to each other. Or a left and a right-handed person eating next to each other. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the same screen at the same time. Probably think it's an error, but not. It was completely unintentional. Let that be a lesson. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? What the fuck? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous arms. Now that everyone's seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully, with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you enjoy it. We really hope you do. Hey, I didn't actually tell us what they were serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we cannot simply divulge. My favorite, says Trapper. Meat is good. Huntress. Meat is murder. Wraith? No! She's a vegan or a vegetarian. Which, you know, is considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get all judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. You need to murder something as me. It's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Huntress is hungry. What are you thinking? It's gonna be a person on the spit, right? Several parts overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wear palm tree button-down prints, you know? You look closely at the spit and spot what it definitely appears to be scraps of fabric layered between some meat Oh no. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. We literally do everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. The perfect tool for chopping down anything I twain. First? Who says twine? Sometimes I swear it's like you're from a completely... We're all from completely different historical eras. Because they are. Second, I can handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, clean. And at least the meat will be clean, no blood. Ugh, you two are ridiculous. Bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. I mean, yeah. The hell it is. Or I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Oh no! Please stop. I hate it when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. What the fuck? I can't do it. I have the skull of Azuri. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to death. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours, no hyperbole, once they've argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it, as long as when they're doing it, they take even longer cleaning their weapon while explaining the value of maintaining their tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-hearted killers, for some reason they're always terrified and tedious. Why don't you guys just let me do it? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. We hated when it got cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a fresh machete. Sharpened. Oh, it's a mini game again. Oh no. Yeah, I gotta... Yep. Ready. Here we go. Slice. Not bad. Perfect. Oh, I almost failed the skill check. Spirit's actually a dude. Perfect. Oh, fuck. Completely missed. That was good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Look how happy she is! Her katana is not what you think. It's actually her strap-on, probably. Dinner is finally served. For real. That sounds especially coming from mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up under there. Are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing the being of dead. They're all dead, right? I mean, obviously. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think the mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. What the fuck? Perm strap on. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if you tried to mash through... Oh, God. If they were just, like, grating it through their mask. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one. Think about it. Number two, there is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. She right. If I wanted to eat, if I ever wanted to eat, I would have no idea what I would actually, like, follow. You may have noticed that I am mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Did you see how deep the cut is in my abdomen? I don't think my digestive tract connects there anymore. She's right. Between the flood of food and behavior of the group might be the worst meal in history. Indeed. But even worse, they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. Oh no. I think they want an explanation why. You want to tell them? Look, a seagull. I haven't seen. You ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. It's incredible. Anyway, what are we talking about? Lame misdirect. I don't want to eat Felix. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's right. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of how you got here? Shut up, Trapper. Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea when the last time you ate a real meal. And you've been standing in the sun. Trapper? Giving a fuck? What? What is this? But the seagull. Oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten. You can't be poisoned. The answer is clearly that you're about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. The entity ocean. Your friend, mentor, guide. Narrator to the narrator, the ocean. I'm not sure how I feel about this characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here. And I might be the only one who can help you now. Oh, fuck! There's only one thing you must do. Survive. You have figured out why you're really here. No one can tell you. Not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's not too many of these to court. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. What? Starting scenes over and over at fast forward break to where you were. Am I right? Oh lord. This place holds many secrets, even for itself. But the one and the truly one that matters is you learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it grip. Give it up to Ocean. This Ocean character. Some quite quality early game storytelling. Well, I passed out. I wake up and find that Wraith is holding my limp body, pouring cool water in my mouth. Hey, now that you're finally alone. Oh my god. He looked at me eagerly. Gross. I don't care if the seagull is actually waving at you, but I understand the feeling of looking at you from so far away and wanting to reach out. But did it wave at you? Oh my god, he really wants to know if the seagull waved at me. I swear it waved at me. He nods, as if someone just realized that I was a liar. Oh no. He's disappointed. I'm disappointed. You know deep down that you're disappointed in you also. More than usual. Oof. Oh boy, looks like he's about to monologue. You've done it now. How do I say this? It's just honestly important to me. I've been burned too many times. That's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. Something about the word burn makes Wraith look away. Far away, brimming with tears. Yet sad and dead. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. Oof. I have something important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. Oh no. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if you're not honest in return. Oh great. I bet he's got crabs. What is this? It's about my special bell. What? It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all that I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith, thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, he just gave you his bell? Sound the alarms. What are you gonna do with this thing? Hold the bell delicately. You caress the bell. It's rusty. Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. Throw it! I can't throw it. That wasn't an option, or I would've. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out at the ocean, crying. The ocean is so beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intense than ever. Oh god. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are hearing up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you. Quick spin. Ready to fend off whatever new dangers popped up on the island. Only to find Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving above their heads. It's very important that we stick to itinerary. Oh my god. They're literally Isabel, but this game's version. Mayor, 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 we need to, you know, save the town, Mayor. I'm waiting for him to start speaking, Animal Crossing-ese. Animalese. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activity. I passed out. A seagull waved at me, bro. It's strictly slotted for after the campfire storytelling. You're gonna be late. Playing sick? No time for excuses. Well, there is, but the schedule will come after that. Go, go, go. Oh no. Dwight and Claudette make a quick announcement when everyone's gathered around. Not blaming anyone in particular. Someone, we're not gonna say who, so don't worry you, hasn't been sticking to schedule. That means we're behind on everything. Oh god. We only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time's my favorite activity. This is the narrative heavy experience. You're telling us only one person gets to share? How will we decide? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. This never goes well. She's right, but she's 100% right. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll just mercilessly chop your head off. Clean off. No fuss, no muss. Yikes. Sorry everyone. It was me. To be honest, I still don't understand this whole schedule thing. I guess I lost track of time while I passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it ready? Have the newbie pick. Has anything ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald. Try to flex your authority. Gimmick one more time. So help me, I'll snap your head clean off so quick I'll throw you down in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss must back on. You two, I know I love to hack and slash and slice. Oof. Well, we all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. And who knows names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Rip. Still gotta get started on story time. Who do you think should go? I want to hear... I've heard Wraith story, because I looked it up before. I have heard some of Spirit's story, and I've heard Mommy's Huntress. I've never heard Trappers. So it's between these two, honestly. Kind of don't want to hear him, so Mommy's Spirit. Ha! Well, this entire experience is being crafted carefully to avoid an IP and fragment lawsuit. Be careful with your catchphrase, will you? Really? You want to hear from me? Huffs dramatically, rolls her eyes, and gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's a great one ghost story. See, Hunter's hyping you up, girl. What the fuck? I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing. Even to me. I literally pulled a guy's skull out of his spine once with my bare hands. Oh my god. Talk about bullshit stories. Everyone else is gonna chit chat, so I guess I'll sit down and... Hunter's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. Yes, she said, sit the fuck down. Ahem. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. Well, look how happy she is to tell it. You notice Hunters and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. Feels bad, man. It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. That's one way to tell a story. Detective Hata, celebrated an investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. The crowds had begun to gather. A dozen of officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there was in the middle of a busy market had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, massive in its size. No one knows how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery as it was conjured by magic. Oh my god, she was pausing. But it was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each of the audience members. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. I'm glad I picked her to tell the story. Help me, someone cried inside the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, if it was every detective in the city was there, looking at the strange structure up and down, inspecting it on the side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners, or seams. It was completely solid, and far too much heavy to be moved by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what happened. I woke up and I was in here. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man as he was pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situation. Detective Hata confronted the man. She used her training to calm him down and buy time for each investigator. The investigators, however, it did not bring clarity, only anxiety as the night dragged on with no progress on opening the box. As the night grew longer, seeping rain puddled around the man on the ground around the inside, and he knew more desperate, more sad, more lonely, more pathetic, and in more need of help. Oh, she's crying. Detective Hata was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her, like it had never done before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, Detective Hata instructed. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half of the town's here. We're all in this together, and we don't have to let this be the end of your story. Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hata watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange prisoner. Together they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Prisoner, promise, the man asked. Promise me I'm not alone. Yes, she promised, I do. A simple pledge that felt like an instant connection, like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had ever worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and he backed away, it did not scare Detective Hata, for she knew he would return. And he did, pressing his lips to the narrow slit of the horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, Promise, promise I'm not alone. Yes, she promised. I do. She pressed her palms against the cold outside of the box, without truly knowing why. Detective Hata leaned forward and placed her own lips on the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on the man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel the brief contact of a beating heart, pulsing blood. Every inch of her body matched the beat for beat with soft touch. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing for a single moment of eerie calmness. Oh no. "Get back!" yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hata and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by a cornucopia of whirling gears, clacking latches, and a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if a lever had been pulled, and the inside of the giant box began to open. Detective Hata gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed into a puddle of rainwater. Her heart racing, she swept her light side to side. That's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There in the corner of the box was a pile of pieces, like old doll parts, pulled apart, or perhaps is just how Detective Hata had to think of him at that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limb pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neat pile. Atop of the pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, lips icy blue. Spirit stares into the fire, her own expression lifeless. Her blue lips, tears fall from her chin and soak the sand at her feet. You're blown away at the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire at the sky, but anywhere at Spirit. It was you who chose her. You who inhaled this harrowing tale. How so? So sad, so creepy, so sensual? She really went through great detail, and when it comes to describing that kiss, too much detail. And now no one is sure how to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. The game was supposed to be lighthearted. Please, I said do something. Slow clap? It'd be awkward. I could hug her. I don't think she'll like it though. Cool story, bro. No, that's such a dick move too. I don't think that the others will also slow clap. So I'm just gonna hug her. Fuck it. I hug her. Her robe hovering in the air begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. Oh my god. It's kind of like being hugged back, but it's also kind of like being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. Instinctively, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward moment when you nearly fall over into the fire. Oof. Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much of a goodbye. Meanwhile, you realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corner of their eyes. On that note, everyone decides it's time for a break, to split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment before bed. Everyone leaves you alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean lapping on the shore. This is nice. True moment of peace and tranquility lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and begins blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. You mind if I join you? Why is he Danny DeVito in my head? I don't know why, but he is. He doesn't wait for an answer. No, I've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want to hear something from the big fish like me. Something special to those in charge of the island that you don't want to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster and an ocean of sardines. You just have to find me. Come on, find me. He leaves you. You're confused of what to make of his cryptic clues, but you're not getting any time to yourself to think about it. Spirit approaches me. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. The fog that follows me around. I could feel you breathing heavy, taking me in. You and I are obviously flabbergasted at this piece of information. Legit, you learn something new every day. Like, you're a narrator. You're doing it again. You need to calm down. You should come with me to the hot tub. Sure. Dipping into the hot tub with Spirit. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying that you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Don't forget our little talk. The entity Ocean is threatening me if I don't fuck his dead killer people. You and your storyteller find you and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for a dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along, manages to jump into the ocean with the pool, you're pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it wasn't about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other ickly. I believe you, completely. Sure, you were cut into pieces, so it wasn't the person of the story. Perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also, a completely regular coincidence. I'm sure his lips were blue, like your lips are blue. Really, you call this blue? Searching for an answer, I'd hope to find revenge. Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or maybe it's coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I am a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training. Bladed weapons. Preceded by my entrance in this world. You know how many swords that is? A lot. You've got to figure out that with that many sharp edges and a person to get bound and disconnected from their body around here. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it. I dreamt the story. I like watching a movie in my sleep. When I was just a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it. It's a very adult story for a child to dream. Yeah. Do you believe me? Yeah. Yeah, I know we just met, but I believe you. The way you told the story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Fool! Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're going to get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Now you've got me wondering, do I believe if you're believing her or not? And if I know everything, because trust me, I do know everything. Don't already I know the answer to my own question? If I believe your answer is Spirit's question? Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Oh my god. What the fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is the certain corpse cutie floating in the cloud of magical mist still might be waiting for you to say the right thing. To free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the... Damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, you cannot follow this conundrum to what surely might be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions. You find certain to someone standing before you with a fresh towel ready to dry off. Sorry, kids. It's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young, and she'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me my way. I miss her. You watch a spirit stare off into the distance, her hand gripping tight into a fist. She doesn't notice that you're watching her still. She catches you looking and turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. She didn't kill them. It could have been worse. The heat is comforting on a chilly night. You look at the crackling embers and you think about Spirit's story in the prisoner box. You managed to escape this place. How will you leave with your life? Or has it already been taken from you? It's just a matter of time before they make your gruesome discovery. Before you can dwell on this, Claudette and Dwight arrive with a familiar creepily smile stretched ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that in the firelight. We apologize for the accommodation. We aren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. Oh god. They hand you a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps music will put you at ease. Or I don't think it will. I think the ocean and the fire's fine enough, but that's me. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type that want to rob you of their beauty sleep. Uh-oh. 2 spots. It's minigame time, part 3. What? I didn't read that. Yes. Repeat. Yes. Minigame. Okay, clockwise. Special minigame. Perfect for those less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. That's a lie. I can feel it. Ah. I have to stop it on the opposite of what I want. Yes, I want Mommy Spirit to sit by my side. Spirit tells you her secret from falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music and dab essential oils on my steam pores. It's very white girl of her. Really? What, even the dead people like to relax. I don't really have any of those things around. She gifted me a comb. A small comb carved from bamboo. It was a gift from my mother. I want it back though, even if you lose it, well, you'll get revenge on me. If it's the last thing I do. You start to feel sleepy, except it isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. A dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky, but by now you've had the whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you chose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of eternity, but well, me, I guess. I'm saying is that you've made a foolish decision I won't forget. My feelings aren't hurt. I'm just lost some respect for you, that's all. What the fuck? You awake. Suddenly, someone's looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh! Oh, you're awake. I saw you as spirit right before bedtime, and you should know that they're not what they seem. They're not like me, who obviously is completely honest and trustworthy. So you're drawing me while I'm sleeping? That's no big deal. I was checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. He's trapped the island with fucking bear traps? What a prick. Sometime here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. Okay. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Why are you drawing me? He doesn't answer. Wow. Are you drawing stink lines radiating out from where you are? Nothing. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense, my man. That'll make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know what a good time was if it bit them in the ass. I mean that literally. Plus, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. Oh my god, dude, this guy. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to about like 15 feet to your left. Oh my god. Dude, he's like mad jealous that I chose goth bitch over him. What the fuck? Wait a second. Where are we? Oh jeez. This is it. This is one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly in the camera. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat all of the organic diet, raw beef, deer, human, bear, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on something, on a huge part of this thing called life. There's always time to turn things around. Like that one time I spent day and night searching for food, in vain. Only to return to my cabin, spent and starving, to find my family squirrels nesting in my chimney. They were delicious. Look, I'm always full of rage. The key is knowing how to control your rage so you can use it. I'm the master of self-control. And right now I'm using all the self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it. It was fun. It was funny. Laugh. I said laugh, damn it. Anyway, I'm planning to kill this idiot. Don't tell them though. I want to lead them on a little more. It would make it much more better for me when they're screaming. Yeah, today was really fun, but I don't want to get ahead of myself or invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. Gotta go to learn easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold-blooded monster, but I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be this cold. This cute robe is okay, but those are the choices for sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats it being stabbed. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt having a little help. Oh, she's the only one sticking up for me. Her and Huntress and Wraith. Trapper's gonna try to kill me. Still alive, baby. Got the achievement. You open your eyes, the sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. Not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by a campfire and woke up 7 yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, you're still very much trapped on an island full of killers. No, not a dream. You're really here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang hanging out at the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? Here comes the trickster, carrying coffee. Good morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off. I appreciate it. The trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Trifling asshole. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. What the? Is this like Hunger Games? I don't know about. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. What? Budgeting issues? Wow. Also, I'm just swamped in engagements, especially on the other island. He winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, well, now the time never mind, he left. At least he made me a cup of... Wait, no, don't drink that. What the hell is that? I don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. Lamau. He definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks to have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. You don't want to ask anyone. I also don't want anyone casually poisoning, impersonating, and torturing you yet. Oh, nice. This is supposed to be the tropical paradise. The type of place that you give 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. 2 thumbs up review. Not an internal prison of pain. Please make sure you leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. What the fuck? Trust me, just looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did the possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament floors. Does not recognize the ocean to speak out of its turn. No need for recognition. I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I've submerged those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something on something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying that it is, even though this place is extreme horror and can receive about 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review, even if it was crafted with love and that's what or if that's the type of thing you're into, you know the ocean's right. A lot of hard work does go to a place like this. You really shouldn't judge the artist's intent. And whether possible, to start from the mindset of giving the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacations, they're not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies that just nature of the process. Perfection's overrated, the universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture into the bare souls and creative process with the ultimate intent of making things enjoyable and for our enjoyment and not be overly critical of them. You're trying to sell me on this place being actually good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from the poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Oh lord. Sad, really. Even if they do make good points. Sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Apologies. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying the time here on the island? I've been having... Yes, I'm suspicious that there's no no option. What an encouraging response. I'm so glad you're not suspicious. Hey Claudette, maybe Sister B is suspicious because they figured out that they're actually what they're doing here. Zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now. How could they respond? Hey, look at that! They don't know anything. It doesn't matter though. We're so happy you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun. Do you hear us? We're all having fun! We don't need to ask one more question though. We have the selling our rights away to say anything negative about this place. Will you please sign a non-discrepancy agreement? No. It made me sign it anyway? Excellent. Yes, yes. Totally cool and constructive feedback. Breakfast. Perfect timing! Everyone rolls up. Pancakes, bacon, and something else. Strawberries? Take your plate and sit down. Everything feels like a whirl. Danger, dread, distortion. It's all like you're going through puberty again, except one day is a beautiful, mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about his day, in case someone was wondering. Personally, no one was. I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. Really, really, really hope you do. Unrelated, does anyone know where I left my cleaver? What is this guy's fucking problem? Just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that's bizarre. Go back to Nope, now Hunter steps up and talks about their feeling. The island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they're doing here, but it certainly isn't helping any of us. Whoa. Hunter pretends to be all independent, but she's secretly kind of miffed that you and her aren't getting along. Well, surely that must be it. No one else wants to stand up during breakfast, too. Here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say, did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of a whole burning quest for famatorial revenge thing. Last night was so different. So in the case, that was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to quietly resenting being trapped here with all of you while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. Take us home. Oh, hey, yesterday was fun. I mean, not like too much fun, but that would be weird. Like, a good amount of fun. Stand up and say how I felt about yesterday? Oh, man. Short. A lot. Before I get there, something catches my attention. Do you hear that? Or who are you addressing me? Well, yeah, I guess pursuing a relationship with one of these killers. But it feels like the person I'm getting to know most is you, narrator. It's okay. In so much surrelevates illusion that you've lost your mind, you're seeing how not real at all. Yeah. I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there a little more. Oh no. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now you want me to take that and put it right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. What the fuck are they doing? I swear I know these two do, I mean, whatever they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something that they know you're close by and we can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left in the chair. Anyone know where I could buy some? Damn it. Come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. I didn't know how else to let you know I was here. I could hear, you could hear what we were doing. You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like fun. You people think trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We got 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping to stab each other just the right spot to get resurrected. They're trying to kill themselves. No! I've come to believe it's key in finding the exact place where you need to bleed out from. I believe that place is the appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Actually, do you think me and him were... Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard, I get it. Oh my fucking god, Claudette, dude. She just dumpstered fucking Dwight. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than it is right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all of your entry wounds, and the last 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Sister B. You're gonna need it. Fucking rip. And hey, figure out how to escape the island, please, and make sure your ghost tells us how. That was a tragedy and a comedy. A trauma. I can't even say it. Tracomedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. Heading to the hot tub to clear your head, because today was a lot, and yesterday was also a lot. A sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit. Soaking up the sun. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all's going well until something blocks the precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree bending over you to screw with you. It's the Trickster. Hey babe. Breakfast is weird, huh? Everyone's just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that all about? Like some force kind of check in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kind of lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat breakfast before noon or 4 p.m. What the fuck is this guy's problem? Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Have you seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later in a private stage on the other island, you know, the IP island where all the Hollywood celebs hang out and play cards, right? I could give you a private show. Catch you around. Oh my god. His abs are cool, give him that. But is that a blow-up bat? Threatening and adorable. An intense silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath like the rest of them. You don't have to give him anything. We're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk. We had a little talk about a little talking. It's not an open invitation, smashing for the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Now that the guy's gone, get some rules established, we're definitely gonna go abide. It's time to get back. Take some deep breaths. Nope. Another shadow. These people won't leave you alone. Who is it this time? It's Wraith. That checks out. You two have gotten cozy. Ew. Sorry if this is forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's kind of, I mean, it's got, like, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. Oof. You know what? If you go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand, but if you want to see something interesting, let me know, I guess. You've been around Wraith long enough to realize that this rambling speech is actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. Before you can decide to go off with Wraith, Spirit interjects. Listen, Word Vomit, it's like he truly doesn't even want you to say yes to him. Is anything he says real? Really? You should go off with me instead. Because I'm not some kind of fake ghost pretending I don't like things. I'm a real ghost, and I hate everything, but not you. I'm not saying I like you, well, I could later. Hypothetically, I know that, like, challenge, so come and get it. Oof. Tough choice. Because you can only go on one date today, and you don't want to be hacked into pieces for saying the wrong thing. Life gives you lemons. Make lemonade, or die horrible after drinking the lemonades, because they were poisoned all along. Sorry, the island has really got me tilted. Oof. So who will it be? Mommy fucking Spirit. You've made the correct decision. But this, just because you've picked me, doesn't mean I'm not gonna slobber all over you like a dog, understand? But yeah, but I still got a lot to prove. You still got a lot to prove to me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before, literally, with a katana. That's fair. A katana that I now wield in a spectral form, do you feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any macho trapper crap. Yeah, I feel you. Before you could ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it is too late to change your answer now. You and Spirit arrive at the coast overlooking the Black Lighthouse. It's old, decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can't see why Spirit... You can see why Spirit is drawn to such a place. You look Spirit up and down and notice she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. Noticing a bit of a theme, is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all, it's the absence of color, it's void. She's correct. Like a black hole. It swallows the light, a dying star. Now that's dark. You're confident that Spirit will vibe with this, but Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction. Not the type of spaceships, lasers, anyhow. She's much more into the strange adventures kick right off the Earth. Is that where you are? You wonder. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. The fog surrounds Spirit. Everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up on the rocky shoreline. She is one with this place, and so are you. Uh-oh. The peace doesn't last long, however. The lighthouse sends out an eerie howl like a monster dying. Spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that! The light sounds eerie, recede, but the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays on a towel. Lays a towel down, then pats it gently. Clearly she wants your company, so you oblige. When she takes out the sunscreen and hands it to you, oh, the beach episode. Not exactly what to do, but the invitation's getting a little hands-on action. What else could it be? Now we're talking? That's a trapper answer. She said don't do that. Thanks! I forgot to bring my own. I lost my memory and fell into the ocean. No problem, I figured as this. This is so cute. Spirit turns away while you still have the lotion all over your body. You need help reach it? Yes, I do. Her hands float around your back. Sure, why not? Spirit's hand on your back is ice, but she has soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. You watch Spirit apply sunscreen to herself in the most unique way, by floating her own hand around her back to spread it. Compliment her floating hand. The fact that your hands just float around you like that and can reach things way easier than I can is almost like you're some kind of superhero. Oh no. I'm glad you get a kick out of the floating several limb, but it's exactly a superhero power you think you'd wish for as a kid. I'd much rather be able to read minds than understand why people act the way they do. Tell her you're actually just jealous. Oh no! I got the cure for jealousy. Oh, I'm dead. Spirit's vengeance. Try again. Feels bad. I died to Spirit! Yay! Okay, Lighthouse. We're there. Spirit is very mommy-like right now. She loves the color black. We get that. I haven't died yet till that. Alright, thanks. I forgot mine. I forgot mine. Thank you. Yes, please. Alright, she's doing it. Ask about the shards of glass sticking out. Oh, okay, she likes that. You really want to know? You're not creeped out by them? Not entirely. You're not creeped out, just nervous because you know that the answers might be very personal, but she's a person that you want to get to know. I was just thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that, and it had been very horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I can pull out these bits of glass and stick them into my flesh right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me, and what the world did to him. I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pleasure the way he did. The way fear and anger filled him up, and then came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeesh. It's not hard to think about revenge. The dragon inside me, it's doing what the world did to him. I have to fight it even though it gives me strength. I must maintain control. You're stronger than he ever was, I'm sure of it. Oh, I appreciate it. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing in life and love. This world is a sure lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion. Oh no, why is it the feet? No. Why feet? Why? Ugh. Does it really number on your joints? It rubs the lotion on the skin. I don't want to touch your feet. Repeat the instructions. Oh, it's a mini game. Okay. Oh. Oh, I missed because I was nervous. No, 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 no. I'm missing. Not bad. Oh. Oh. Ah. Blue, I fucked up because it's feet. I hate feet. I'm sorry, Spirit. How do I go back? It's Davy Jones' locker. A tattered black ship careens towards the shore. This is drawn by the lighthouse. The sharks will take care of it. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. The ship. The lighthouse. Hi. It's an indifferent to it. I've been seeing it in my dreams. Strange. It's shining a light on me I can't avoid. Through the woods and the walls. Nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me. Those dead pirates or that mermaid that I saw washed up on the shore from time to time. Spirit said get lost. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to being as beautiful in person as they are in the movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you get my drift. That's a part of the vast conspiracy. An epic river lies that runs beneath the island or something. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. The basics anyhow. If you can come with me, I can. Get cut. Ah! For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Oh no, they're gonna fight. Wraith is backlashed, back wherever he hangs out. The damp fog seems to emanate from her. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe. I can get a peek at her bathing suit. Someone seems to be intent on proving how little she cares what everyone thinks. She's putting in a lot of work into that suit. It's got straps for days. I can't see it because, like, the box is blocking, but... However, you're focused on what's happening with Spirit. You don't see the next interruption coming. Claudette and Dwight, they interrupt you. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Technically, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach, but a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being producers and host. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? Yeah. Despite them promising an announcement, they get us all back to the beach. Wait a minute, there's no announcement here. But there is me! You got mud in your ears? I told you to get lost. That's funny, because it's brown. I think he did put mud on him in this story, too. Don't you see? Lost is what I am. And so are you. But I know the way out. I've got the map in back of my secure lair, literally and figuratively. I know the difference. Oh, that's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me. You've got a secret lair? Damn it. Who said anything about a secret lair? I've got snap in my secret hair. It's a flap in my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask me what he's talking about. You're trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in I don't know how long because it's never clear what year it is, but a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not me messing things up like I keep trying to tell you. It's this dang island. I've come to accept the difficult truth of what's happening here. I'm all convinced that this is our fate. It's not anyone's decision. Simply the way it will be. There's no use in fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you do is hiding in your spooky little secret hair and crying like a baby when ringing your bell. Oh my god. So tell me you can come here and fight back against I was a natural born fighter. The dragon lives inside me. I cannot fight when all I have to do is hide. Do you want to see what's under this giant hat? It's a metaphor. All I have, if I have to do a fate, my fate will win every time. Got it? Oh god. Folks. Oh, you hide? You've seen hide? Do your little phase walking routine? Is that what you call it? Basically cloaking? And we all have that cloak thing. We all know that that cloak is a type of hiding. Folks. Cloak. You cloak. I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk in the open. You can see me. Oh my god. He's mad. She's mad. I think I was brought here to make a choice, so I'm gonna do that now. I choose Mommy Spirit. Duh. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it was my fate to end up on this island, well, hell with fate, really. Don't really take this the wrong way, but the amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. Why am I being mean? Why couldn't I just say I wanted to hang out with Spirit? All that second guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories. No. No offense. He's offended. Don't let him fool you. I can be a little awkward, I guess. Right. I'm gonna stick with Spirit. I got enough revenging to do without having to kill you and Wraith too. Lamau. I want to eat a cookie. She was gonna kill me if I left her, huh? Oh, Maple. Spirit walks around the corner to show you something that she discovered in this place and knew it was meant to be connected to her journey. A cherry tree. Oh. A small sapling that has begun to spirit flower. It doesn't make sense, but you see a cherry tree in this place. It doesn't make any sense. The ghost in a black bathing suit, so you just accept it. Spirit sets up. Oh. Steps up to the old tree. A cold breeze pulls some petals off, and there's cascading through the air around you both. Do you know the meaning behind a cherry blossom? They're beautiful, but also symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean to you? For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being a celebration of life. People travel great distances just to be nearby. Their vibrant beauty. Hi, Blue. However, as beautiful as they might be, they're not magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away for this reason. They are also symbolic for the fleeting nature of life and our fragile mortality. Hey, you two, knock it off. In this way, it's a specter of looming death that calls attention to a special moment and to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel? Empowered. The knowledge that life and death are a cycle has always given me peace. Accepting the fleeting nature of life, like a flower, allows me to appreciate it without being too hung up on what comes next. Oh, as you explain this, Spirit's face looks sad. You're not sure why, but it's the happiest it's not the happiest topic, life and death, but why should it matter? It dawns on you Spirit's been trapped in the ghastly state of death, with no cycle to back, no rebirth, no moment of blossoming into a long life gone. The scary time of death and decay comes after the good part. That's Spirit's eternity. Feels bad. I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. You answered from the heart. I can't let that bother me. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. No. Uh, once a fallen cherry blossom represented the souls of samurai warriors. The noble characters for those who did not fear death. Those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. The warriors saw death coming, but they never despaired it. They stood and faced it and held their swords and struck down their fear. Despite that, the samurai spirit lives on in me and my noble bloodline. My life has ended, but the death cycle continues to stretch on. My cycle is frozen. This cherry trail is not real. The petals fall though the petals fall, they soon replenish as if they were installed here by someone. Something with no respects for balance of life and death. Sorry to interrupt! Nobody asked to accuse you of that, but that's okay. It's time for silly. Dinner, silly. Guess it's time to go. Thanks for spending time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. I feel bad I picked all the wrong answers and didn't touch her feet the way she liked it. I may die. Today was a fun day. I can see it's written all over your face. You're shining. And that's just not from the remaining anxious amounts of sweat spreading all afternoon with the courting a psycho killer. You're feeling a whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secret. No. But enough gentle rubbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Gay. Wraith is here too. But we're not gonna gag and cram all of them on the screen again. So just believe me, they're all here. And they're all just as sexy and determined as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised that these four are falling for you. Not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small constellation prize for being the least loved killer in the Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them know them have this one moment in spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, what I'm eating is what I want, and you're all eating it too. Limbo, lamb shark, rare salt, pepper, no sauces, served with one single piece of broccoli, so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. It gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait until you smell what the rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly. Certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? Be coy. It wasn't really a date. It was more like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone, but doing it relatively close proximity of each other. She liked it, because that's what it was. It's exactly right. I couldn't have said it any better myself. No surprise, she doesn't like people getting into her business. Oh man. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror set in Antarctica. Not charming. Parody of a dating sim. Of a disclosed paradise. Bon appetit! Do you mean bone? Like bon? No. Everything we serve has lots of bones in it, even the vegetables. It's impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both sexual and of the deadly variety. Everyone finishes. Dwight and Claudette come clean the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate and take your napkin to dust the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Your top-notch service is appreciated. Everyone, please be so kind to follow us to the fire pit. We have been told something's going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. You have a choice by now. How'd you say that, dweeb? Yes. And I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire's rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire. I mean, not my eyes, because childhood trauma involving fire. God, he just talks way too much. Everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. God, they really made everyone just, like, hate him, didn't they? Ugh. Take a seat at a comfortable log. Feeling of the fire against your skin, and you wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering what story time will be. Will the narrator tell the story? I bet he's got a seemingly creative mind. Hey, you think, aren't they allowed to simply place the thoughts in the mind? It doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in. Unexpected happenings. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here. So nothing is probably a great sign. Oh, cool. Now everyone's looking at you. So yeah, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or could we play charades? Bongle? Why don't you tell us a story? The spine of his skull staff thingamajig at you. Probably gonna try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. You can tell the warmth of the fire, your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking at all, we can turn about all the time we can start pretending that it's not, you know? And then it'll threaten us to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here. Right, Sister Beth is about to make an important decision. Telling a story or not. Sure, I'll tell a... Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. God damn it. Romance. Two strong hunters who meet. Oh, and hosting. They could have been more different, yet the night went on, and they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music and took an interest in her mater. Women study. They were married within 2 months. Bit soon, if you can trust someone, don't you think? So sweet! I learned a lot about love from them, and if you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partners. Love could spark from a mere look across the campfire. Each killer is fiercely attempting to catch your eye from the fire pit, except Trickster, who's wandered over to the bar loudly playing his own music on his headphones to drown you out. That was a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was quite bad. Sorry, the narrator keeps it real. Just can't end here. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? We look from killer to killer, trying to decide who will be the most entertaining. Huntress. My mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint a picture if you want. I mean, god damn it, he is weird. He probably does paint, doesn't he? The man was lost, running out of food rations. He stopped the rest of the night under the majestic birch tree. That's when he saw a woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot! I'm invested! Of course you are. They snag a haunting melody as soon as they made their way down the hill towards the inviting lake. The enchanting music. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in the clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached out for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move underneath of him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of the mysterious woman. Twilight darkened into the night and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, the slender woman with green hair. She drew near him, and he saw her features distort into something more horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, her skin the color of algae. A Rusaka? Her true self? He'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, said the lady, her voice filled with briny malice. So the man danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out the dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in the macabre indie. It's not all bad. The women are also fertility goddess. So if a lady stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Damn, she really thinks it's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. How was story time? A lot of people take pot shots at sequels, but I think it's a very good story and deserves follow-up. When you think it's the end of the sequel, it's almost never rewarding as the original. That's why it's much more of a fan of episodic storytelling. Oh. Maybe I should have picked. You could delete any sequel. What would I do? Yikes. Wink wink. You don't want to end up dead. Did I hear someone trash talking spirit deal me in? We say we take this walk to the hot tub and soak. Or roast the ghost. No. Things are lit blaze. I've had enough. I'm surrounded by figurative flames as well. On those spiny legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If running away someplace more secluded, Sister B is after, obviously should join me. You've seen these legs? Pure power. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting each other for companions and swoop in and sell you fake situations on your fabricated problem. I'll be sitting in the shade drinking some local sourced while thumbling through public domain novella recycled paper. So I refuse to play their game. Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention along with everyone else's is still on you for the moment. I don't know. If you could just pick one of us, We could all move on with our lives, you know, and some special projects we might be having. May not get a ton of chances to date around like this on your time on Murder Island. Pretty much all was taken. Which killer do you pick? Yes. We're excluding the trickster because, ugh, that guy. We're gonna go with Mommy's spirit. Spirit? Oh yeah, you picked me. Yay. Sorry this rude me. Despite my pheromones, I should be honest with you. Make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over these killers at all costs, and I hate the game and the prize, but I've had a long day. Floating, subverbiating expectations, grinding my teeth. I imagine sweet revenge, and it takes a lot out of me. But, so don't stop bringing your A game. It might seem like I hate everything, really. To really know who I am is an impossible task, but it's not worth trying. I don't know. Saying the right thing that could melt my cold heart in an instant. Lamau. She doesn't like me. Do you really drink ever? It's not like you just fall out of the hole of your stomach thing. I don't drink alcohol because it's poison the body and mind. You don't even act like a fool. Mixology. Everyone knows the kind of date is an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's not a single person who has ever learned anything from one of those things. Dwight, now, that's not true. You learned how to dye and tie a cherry knot in the stem using your tongue. Whoa, 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 I ordered a soda with splash my private business because that's off the menu. Wow. Oh yeah, Dwight did die because he got fucking he got fucking wasted in the woods with his coworkers and they just left him out there. They were like, fuck that kid. Mixology is a real thing and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. By your father, whom you have a bloodly vengeance. Right, right. Well, so be it. How about you, Sister Beth? What do you drink? Sober. Here, here. Alcohol is a false escape. Besides, it's not like sober people can't have fun. She's right. Pulp cherry and stabs it with a plastic sword. Flops out. Oopsie. One of the upsides of wearing black, it hardly shows stains. No takebacks. So, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? Dark and stormy. Oh, that's cute! Yes! I'm excited. Please allow us to demonstrate how the dark and stormy is made. First rum, or in this case, rum extract. Bitter apple juice poured over ice. Fresh ginger beer added in. Garnish with a lime wheel. And drink at the end. You think you're up for... Oh, no. Fuck. Your petty behavior. Dark and stormy gets... Taste your own stormy as the clouds approach. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free time I've had since I've gotten here. And since you picked a simple, delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left over to relax. Oh my god! You wanna make out a little? Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts fire. The activity abruptly ends as Claudette and Dwight usher you two away from the bar. Oh my god, she was gonna fucking make out with me, dude. Damn. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. It seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. only yesterday. Oi, it feels like you've been here longer than that, actually. Ow, my stomach. My child, I should say, is kicking me. So late, the sun's already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly. I mean, you can get some beauty rest. I don't recommend internal detonation for perpetual narrative. Good thing you've already used your free time. Getting ready. Really getting to know the gang, the Brang, the Mongol, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone's gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Sister B chooses. Round robin. How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about their dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. Oh no. In no particular order, which is weird not to mention, right? It's like, order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it. Even if it's not the case. It's a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without any further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable about pushing your boundaries of what's acceptable, not only to the polite society, but within the narrative of this world, and the larger narrative by Dead by Daylight experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Well, yes, I'd love to, thank you. So, you're thinking about picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me, be punished and rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not gonna... I'm not an easy guy to get along with, and I know that. But I can tell you this much. Hiding a secret... I'm hiding a secret on this island, though. Will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper a lot, you're gonna... And you're not a maggot. Also, everyone else is confident. Even confident, sexy ladies, rabbit mask. Better stay the hell away from my yacht. What the fuck? Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know that it's gone. What's that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me and find out. It's primo stuff. If you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear you're already going to pick me. Dude, she's selling it. Confident, mysterious, I like it. So anyway, Wraith. I don't know. I really prefer just to tell Sister Beth privately. I don't know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whisper it to her? Considers for a moment too long. That's fine. He moves closer and goes into an audible whisper. Tomorrow, we will have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we'll really bond. Maybe finally get off this island. And we can go on a real date. Is that done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Hey, the spirit. Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. You've got to watch it with your words with these people. Tomorrow, I'll split you in a new face god, die and be reborn anew. That's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want to. Draw a crown. Go draw crown art with Trapper. Dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what these guys do all day. If you at least want to specify what god you'll be spitting in the face of. All of them. So hydrate tonight if you hang out with Spirit. Oh god. And time's up. Gosh. You'll need to dream about all these options, because you'll be choosing in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options, so that you'll be ready to make your choice come down. Have a swell night. Did we forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off and slumber peacefully, there's one more thing we gotta do. It's not really survival dating competition parody. Would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetered on the edge of a psychological break. And giving him that little push. Hold up. This has been survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out. Come on, the signs are there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder Island! Now it's time to eliminate one of your killers. Oof. It's like butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill the killer, but you can break their heart. You dare even try? I mean, that's right. One of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. Who'll be the champ? Trapper assumes he might be able to throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, you can at least see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. She can disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, and although totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay, but then she'll start seeing you behind. Well, then she'll start seeing behind her every tree. Oof. I don't envy you, boss. Which psychopath are you eliminating? Trapper. Easy. That it was an easy choice. Trapper, you scare living shit out of me. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. Not in the good way. You bore me. Personality, free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally gonna do tomorrow. It's the first chance I got, so really, it's a win-win for both of us. I still might kill you, though. Out of principle, eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open. And have fun on your date tomorrow. Now you've broken someone's heart. Heartless. Someone heartless. You should go get some shut-eye. Don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind, because of course you'll be receiving a consolation prize. Though it might not go home with Sister B, but when it's all over, they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with a fucking body pillow. One of the most their own mostly trickster body pillow. The next best thing to trickster. Might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because we tried it. That's right, DeWright tested it. Claudette approved. We hope you sleep well tonight. You're a hero for what we've accomplished. How can you sleep well night to knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. Knowing those two, schedule. Wow, that was a crazy way to end the day. And an elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a good send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow. I suppose I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited, and Devil may care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. It tends to happen when your mother's skewed by an elk when you're young. Yeah, how'd you know? I guess it's not the only thing. Well, I'll guess it's the only thing you talk about. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over there in the tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Sister B, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least, I don't think I do. No one's ever been dumb enough to reject me. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. I'm getting giant rage monsters, so everyone in the room should be scared right now. Turn off the camera. Did I think that there is a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I get eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deep yearning within me to be seen, hurt, and violated by those around me? Nah. What? You're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't busy right now. I'd definitely be down for a reality dating show competition where they eliminate survivalists. But I got a new album coming! And a tour. Finalizing my sneaker line. Producing limited series on my life. Starting a new social media NFT crypto app. And those other private gigs over at IP Island. God damn it. My dudes, you gotta come check out IP Island. It's dope. Hi, Clem. It's where the real killers hang out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'll tell everyone Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all our pop cultures can be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even go with... you probably can't even mention them, like Ghostfoot. Don't say it. Look, we're very popular and in demand. We have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on. Whatever, I don't care. I'm the trickster. See you around. You narrator. You too, narrator. Ugh, I have a name, you know. You do? Yes. Seriously, don't pay enough attention to me, you people. What's the deal with you? Is it my turn? No, it's not your turn. Hi, Clem. You're stagnant water. You're sentient water. How can you even be sitting in a chair? Oh my god, Clem. What's a chair? It's the thing you're sitting in. All wet. It's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was looking for the bathroom. Bathroom, are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. Okay, never mind. Never mind, what does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have a confession to anything. We've just been working our asses off for the past 2 days straight and we wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair's wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed in it. That's how you You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. We've got something to confess. Oh, what will that be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on your algebra test one? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time of this unending spiral staircase of pain in my life that I felt metacomic of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This play, the sun, the sweet sugary drinks, the sounds of fun long weekend, but for an eternity. It's the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendo of Song of Evil that makes me question every foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this to us? Please erase me from his existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of here in this polo shirt. Okay, look, it's time for bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh, that was a weird way to end. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? Let the camera roll long enough for someone bound to say something crazy? Anyway, it seems like everyone's had their shot at annoying me tonight, so I'll hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. You're using a killer crab as a pillow. Seems sort of okay with it. What's that? You don't know about killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on the hunter state, so you really missed out. It was thrilling. Or at least it would have been. You would have had to play this game to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire, splash water in your face. Dwight and Claudette approach you. Is that the look of faces of excitement, terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It's happened here before. It's probably a love thing, though. It's time! Claudette gestures over the beach, where the killers are all flanked by tiki torches. It seems very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're gonna have to sign your affections for a killer in front of several killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him to do some half-ass cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew out his agent. Before they walk you over for the big moment. We don't think you haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Sister B. It can't be easy knowing thrown into the mysterious island, seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primordial impulses. Murder and making out. You've kept your cool and treated us friendly. With dignity and respect, so don't tell anyone we told you this, but look around. Just a little hint for going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Might end up in the friend zone. So who's into me? Dwight and Claudic look around. Never seen her open up and anyone, except for you. Thankfully, for you, it's a different type of game. Back on schedule. Spirit. It's time for the newcomer to confess their love. Dwight, we arranged to keep that between us. Not the flower thing. Alright, I suppose. It's cliche at this point. Oh wow, it's a little bouquet of flowers. Am I gonna give it to who I want? Because that's cute. Who do you want to receive the flowers and spend the day with? Mommy Spirit. You approach Spirit to the brim of her impressively large hat under her haunting eye. Since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me for a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall. Up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality. The lantern room, the black room of the Black Ride House. It's time to see what you're really made of. Flesh? Meat? I thought it might be nice start to the day on Trapper's Yacht before we head up to the lighthouse. Absolutely. Even if I kind of hate this basic tropical vacation stuff, I like yachts, snorkeling, or whatever. It's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit easier. There's more to me than just what you've already gotten to experience. I know my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once who went to high school and hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. Well then, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and I awoke in an undead Avenger. That's not what I'm getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom. A lot of time when you think about ghosts, they're the kind of see-through flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand to go in theirs. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some rappy effect around you. I don't know. It depends on which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try to reach your hand through me. It's not really an invitation, it's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I don't. Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas. But I'm not exactly out here digging around in caves, dusting off antiques, trying to find clues and analyze their meanings either. I don't want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process, but it's one that I have extremely little respect for as a person. But you woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are, where you came from. Rather than a freak simply just tried to swim away, you gave us a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not, however. The fact that you never tried, I think, means that you've got courage or an open mind. I don't know, maybe you stuck around. Because you like someone you met here. Maybe. While the two of you are getting deep, philosophically flirty, the yacht pulls up to the shore of the Black Lighthouse. Last stop, everybody off. There were other stops. No. Of this trip, of your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here was really looking on our fun, so we have to make it fun for ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. The ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. Oh my god. You disembark and you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem to know have a good time. You arrive at the beach near the majestic Black Lighthouse. Its imposing tower above you. A flock of birds circle lazily. No sense of fear or urgency as circling a corpse hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today, see? Yeah, she is blushing. Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses her fingers down against your skin. It's cool to the touch, but is that what you feel the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So what happens now? I'll show you something that no one's ever seen up close before. Well, no one who's lived to tell about it. We're going up there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. What's up there? Have you seen it? Hey y'all, how's everything doing? How's everyone doing today? No! Hi Wraith, you seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air. Like it's the greatest air that's ever been sucked. Thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on to a date with today. Again. Alone again forever. That's how it was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? We're kind of, on that date you just mentioned. Glad you're feeling better, Wraith. But like she said, we're in the middle of something. Do you mind? Oh, yeah, right. So what you doing heading up to the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one's been up there and lived to tell about it. It sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but Spirit waves her arms from for Wraith from head to toe. If he's not dead now, he's gonna be whenever I punish him for interrupting our date. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into menacing shapes. I'll just be over here running away, enjoying the view. Ooh. I think Wraith was kidding about Hull being up there, honestly. The view of the island isn't what you can mostly see the ocean on account for being, a lighthouse. However, it does bring up an interesting point regarding your, how do I say, hands. Her hands float as she scratches her head contemplatively. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our Linky friend seems to think about the lighthouse, it's not trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings down doom to all corners of this world, if not further. Well, yeah, you saw a pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time crumble at its rocks. But you don't decide to point that out because it wouldn't be too romantic now, would it be? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking the beach, feeling water on my feet, feeling sun on my skin. Here with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess, I don't know. If you come with me up to the eye of the black lighthouse, you may never return, so it was willing to take. Because we have something. I definitely won't deny it. I feel it. I hate for you to simply just turn to ash. If we're going to commit right here, right now, figure this out as friends, we could pull off this risk another time. Yikes. Just be friends. Ouch, is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe and you might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Take a deep breath. And, last time that you feel strangely at peace with this information. Ha! I'm going up to the lighthouse. I might die. Inside the lighthouse, it's almost pitch dark. It's like the way you step through a door. It's kind of like a void. Watch your step. Things we do for love. Arrive at the lantern room, top of the black lighthouse. As you breathe a sigh of relief, the light is out, seemingly deficient. Dust cakes the room, as it hasn't been operated in a century. However, somehow. It was morning just a minute ago, but how is it night? You mean a minute ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together. Taking the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It's kind of my perfect date. Really, I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it. What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember, it's just for some reason my mind's completely blank. I'm not dead. Or you're already dead and you have been this whole time. That's true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even though it's turned off, the light has power. Massive lens reflects the moonlight itself. Maybe that's where the day went. Staring into the light is like staring into the sun. Thanks for spending the day with me. I had a really good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong. It's really cool. It's just I guess I don't know what I really expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking near your death and nothing happened, you might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light on the staircase so it's easier to get down. Stairs look pretty dark, maybe. It's fierce interrupted by a strange hum, and it becomes frighteningly clear that the switch wasn't for upstairs. It was for the main lantern. The main lantern now began to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach your nose. Oopsie. I don't think that switch was for the lights in the stairwell. Now to see who's really alive and dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow looking in the light itself will not protect you. You don't see the logic, but if it's magic, then it defies logic. I went to see, but, well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me. I'll keep you safe. Ready. No. Not bad. Okay, not bad. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. Oh, not bad. Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by punishing you. By pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You were so brave, not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Despite your attempt to resist the incredible force of the energy of the black lighthouse lantern. Eyes refuse to subside. No, it can't be ignored. It doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, it was a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. It's been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling dead? Or more alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it makes sense soon. What the fuck? You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. It feels damp, and it smells like ash. It takes time. The sound is clear. Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not you. You know how sometimes people say it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it's also me. I can't believe you thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought you were doing this sacrifice. You never gave up anything for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it's a whole different than this. I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody! Oh yeah, fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. But I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan McMillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Ren, Trapper turns the spirit and looks directly at you, and you realize you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. I think your shouting woke up her. My shouting? I don't know if I should be quiet or not. Say something. I think I interrupted something very personal and scary. I swear I wasn't trying to listen in, but I heard a lot. Probably not everything. I think I woke up in the middle. What did you hear? Just you dumping Trapper. We were never together. I mean, we were never together. Wink, wink. You know you're wearing a mask, but I can see your eyes. You don't need to say wink, wink out loud. Another reason. Right. Why I have to dump you. You did not. It was mutual. The gig is up, as they say. They know you're awake now. You're gonna have to deal with this awkward situation. Clearly, I shouldn't have been here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I did not need to be involved in. I didn't even know how I got here. Not here on this island, but like here in the tunnel. As far as the island goes, I guess your guess is as good as mine, but as far as the tunnel goes, we brought you here. We? You and Trapper, but after the lighthouse came on you, you blacked out. On your way down, you must have hit your head or something so hard. I could tell the blood are old or new around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you, it's just I don't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with shards. Messing with my shard. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves more than anything having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette or Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper. Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper is a real jerk, and you'd be right, but you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because it's the only place. We're the only ones that know about this place. It's a part of an old dark tunnel network that connects the different places on the island. Hey guys, what's up? Talking Island Mysteries, my favorite topic. I'm just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me. I didn't tell him. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away from people. I don't like him. Well, geez, I can see I'm not wanted. So, you have a thruple, or... Because I gotta say, I didn't really get the whole Trapper spirit thing. But, hey, if that's my business, I won't stick my nose in it. We're not a thing. Nobody traps the trapper. Not with traps or relationships. You do realize you're sticking your nose in my business right now. Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyhow, this tunnel has very interesting features. If you head out about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out! Wraith looks around just to be doubly sure that Trapper isn't addressing him. I was just leaving. This island's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, is quite needy. After a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me, and it became, well, I didn't want to call him a relationship with somebody. I didn't really have to talk, but we are more than just friends, despite the events as told. For the record, I do not pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was one of those things we were good at. So I hate to ask, but did I just look into the refrigerator's death lamp? I guess more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What are you good at? Well, for starters. Excuse me, I'll take the question very much. Thank you very much. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest for vengeance. Exactly. What you might not know is Trapper is like a great classical mistrope of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against his friends who had turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father, making him into a monster. Revenge against the barista who wrote Evwin on a cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice. I don't think that's a saying. And then you came along, and you showed me that it's okay to be lost and feel pathetic and push on your own with nothing real to offer anyone. Not sure where you got that all from, but okay. You held up a mirror of my own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't everything about me, and I embrace those things, but do not be defied by them. What? You showed me that life after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing... Did she rape me? Or did they fuck in front of me while I was asleep? Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross, clearly appealing to Trapper's better feature. He's been winning strategy for dumping his ass because he seems to be taking quite well. The half-ass dumping dating show parody thing was obvious. I thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron would think there was an audience for this? Then we went and spent some time together. I realized that there's something actually real there. And I don't want to give up on it. Or us. Listen, while you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided into me and she's told me she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get her, you have to get through me first. By passing Trapper's test. TM. Coming to BHRVH TV. Saturdays at 8. Answer my question correctly or die by my blade. Question 1. What's Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, and she only lets her friend call her Ren. Okay, you got that one right. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? A dragon. Everyone knows that. It won't all be this easy. Where did Spirit work? A restaurant. You know, I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4. Luck. Who knows? Question 5, the final question. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Not being seen for who you really are. Ha! Telling you A, to brag about it, B, to explain the only thing you're good at is winning. Congratulations, you won Trapper's Test. Now that's not that that was some huge challenge. I mean, a woman obsessed with a giant lighthouse that shines dark and a chip on her shoulder being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed what the rules, but rules are rules even if they literally just made them up. So I guess I approve you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason why you two have fun. Trap her out. Sorry you had to endure that. But 5 measly questions was nothing. Not even that. It was ridiculous and unnecessary, the whole thing. The waking up at a random tunnel, overhearing an argument, news, Trapper, something going on, stupid quiz, all of it, the entire thing, Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened. And I like you, Spirit. Please call me Ren. Ren. Didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was complete unless I showed you something else. Oh, alone in the lantern room? Oh, wait a minute. I'm being told this is that kind of game. Disregard the gutter comment. Come back up there with me? No place I'd rather be. Spiracy. It's coming my way. No, Claudette and Dwight are cock blocking. Funny seeing you here. Wait, did you say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be more tragic than a family reunion? Oh no, the lighthouse begins to howl. The lens begins to blow in the familiar way. Shield your eyes in case something bad happens again. Now, this isn't the time for reality show adjacent shenanigans, Dwight, Claudette. Shield your eyes. I don't know what the lighthouse will. Now, please don't interrupt. You'd think after all this time, you'd know that we've got your best intentions in mind. Got a wax in your ears, my friend? Don't interrupt. Too late. Black flares, and you see something horrible and strange. Ghoulish silhouettes of Claudette and Dwight. Breezy up here. Should have packed a sweater. What in this hairy hell? Watch your language. Shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders. Grandpa? My little Rin, you're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. Oni's in this too? What the fuck? What? Meet Grandpa Kazan Yakamoka. Technically not just Grandpa. He's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. That's a lot of greats to say in a row. I haven't seen little friend Rin since I watched over her in the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And I expect you all to say all the greats, no matter honor and respect, except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel, but you. Oni stares at you, and you're pretty sure the decorative third eye in the mask is looking at you. Mongrel, you must treat me with respect, or so help me. You will be cleaning bits of your head off of my cabo. Cabo is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, just by the way. Not sure what this peasant like you is doing close to the Yakamoa resident bloodline in the first place. Dirk Klonline, explain what's going on. Claudine. It's Dwight and Claudette, remember? We're explaining to you We've come up to meet with your great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor and withhold your approval. 5 greats! Great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir. Your honor, master, sir. Right, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa must have summoned you here because you think your judgment and, because if they summoned my own father, I'd be too distracted by torturing for all of eternity to continue with the rest of my, whatever this is, show, game, experience. Oh yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my power magnitude can help. Nice to meet you, Kanzan. Only my friends call me Kanzan. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni. Yeah, I become dizzy and confused. You don't scare me at all, so I'm sticking with your first name, bud. Peasant! I shall extinguish your light. When he waves his, katana in the air, too menacingly. Like great-great-great-great-grandfather. Like great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up, Grandpops. Not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it first. You should know. Get to know them a little better. Young people these days, wanting to kill people, insist that they deserved it. Back in my day, we did what needed to be done because nobility depended on it. God damn it. In his day, such an imposing presence, I'm sure giving off serious old man yells at the cloud vibes. Lmao. You see, when I was a young man, I didn't have foreigners like you in our land. We didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much, if you ask me. But it didn't make the rules did. That's exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories. Gambling. Grandpa Oni is forgetful. Listen up, old man. I don't have time to listen to every activity available for a samurai in the Edo period. Silence, peasant. You are not benefiting. You didn't befit the Busho Code. Such as attending theatrical performances, for instance, Sometimes, however, a samurai would be put in a disguise in order to seek entertainment. All that being said, I had honor. Built like a castle, hard to hide. But clearly you have neither honor nor physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of shifting rules and traditional Japanese samurai etiquette, you fool. Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer such as this? You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who and what wasn't allowed to do for leisure activities over 100 years ago. However, you are really not sure how to handle this massive demonic old man. Oh wait, I get it. Sweet Ren. My beautiful descendant. You've invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash in this jerk's head. Claudette. Doris. Claude, Doris, fetch my cowbow. Ren, wrap up your robe and this mongrel's head and hold them still. We'll splatter his brains out on the beach together as a family. Grandpa, no. That's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did. Ah, yes. Sure. Wink, wink. Seeing the whole wink, wink thing out, it's getting out of hand. Ham Trapper. We have a lot in common, don't they? I swear, Sister B has a good soul. And the heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we wrap this up already? Of course, of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Sword drawn, Oni beckons you closer. There's no way he's ever hugged anyone in his life. I think I'm good over here, actually. Now, Rin, push them my way, and I'll split them in half and sacrifice his superb to the Yakamoa bloodline. Sure, it will bring us back to life and set us on the course of honor. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know there's only one sacrifice we can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father! Your great-great-great-grandson, the traitor to the Yakanoma name. Your lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose if this person's who you want to be with and go on your journey for bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside you blossoms from the same cherry tree as planet century goes, shared by our ancestors. And Sister B treats me poorly, you have my word that on our family's honor, I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. Tears roll down from behind Oni's demonic mask. Yeah, are you sure you want to marry into this? One word of advice, my dear girl, father stuff. Don't forget about maybe stop focusing on specifically obsessing on it. What he did was awful, but it's already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Rin. I will see you again. Now let's go, servants. Clint, Dammons. Return me to the stables. I assume my dragon's been fed and tended to. Yeah, sure. I swear that this is better than dealing with trappers, Dad. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful to your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a special man. I realize I'll never measure up to someone like that, a warrior with a hell of a fashion sense in that mask. Don't worry, I'd never expect you to. Or want you to. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down Trapper Cave right now avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I imagined for myself. In the sense of abstract duty, anger, the world changing around me, the lust for blood, there's no way to live, and yet, now I know there is a Yakamoa way of life. Forever I am cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside of me. Or at least maybe I was until for now. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby! You haven't won this game yet, don't ruin it, Lamau. I have no idea where that came from, I'm sorry. Get down to the beach. Lamau. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in around the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it'll rise again. She removes her robe, showing her strappy black bikini, pale skin that glows under the moonlight. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying for tomorrow's sunscreen. Oh my god. Again? I mean, of course, last time was definitely, I felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I kind of just asked you, you goof, but I really enjoyed it. Am I gonna die? Is that... I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled a foot freak. Oh, she wants me to put fucking lotion on her feet again. No, fuck. Almost. Okay, okay. I have to nail it, don't I? No! It's so close! Okay, I got it. Oh my god. Is this the equivalent of foreplay for her? It's kind of weird. Why she gotta be a foot person? Oh, fuck me. Oh, why? No, it's so hard, dude. Oh, I missed. There we go. Yikes. I'm not gonna read that because it. She's into it. Just know that. Oh my god. Oh, she kissed me. Yay. Incredible. I oh, to fly. Okay, yeah. So that's what it feels like to fly. Oh, she's stabbing me with glass shards because, you know. I got a glass shard out of her. Ugh! Lodged in my shoulder. A memento. She let me keep her glass shard. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Delight waiting for you. This time, Sister B, face your destiny. Actually, about that, can we talk privately? Maybe not here, someplace where it's better for us to talk. Yikes. They're like, we have a schedule, and she's like, oh, she's gonna friend with me, isn't she? You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're gonna fire someone, it's best to do it in public and not do a freak out. Please enough fire talk. Wait, no, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. Well, not really. Spirit is spirit. Ah, very hard to read. I don't need advice. Everyone out except Sister Beth. Someone say fine house! Especially you out. Oh. Along with spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air, more awful than that lingering smell of the clever body spray. Ugh, gagging. We're all gagging for clever body spray. I really enjoyed my time with you. I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet, you're welcome. You're too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love. I need someone who shares my interests, someone who I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven. I need someone who isn't warm, that I could feel cold comparison to. I need someone who isn't you. Can we just be friends? I don't know if... Let me, before you finish, just know that we're not friends. We'll become enemies. I will destroy you. Friends it is. Damn. So yeah, see you around. I'm not used to the word ends for the matter. We're definitely through though. Oof. The fact that you can't see it, well, it just proves you already belonged. We never really belonged together. Oh! I don't know what that means. Anyway, good night. Oof. Yikes. And so my precious killer lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. While trapped in the never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? Well, if you've made it this far, you should probably know that. Let the play again come back around. I got friend zoned. Yikes. I got friend zoned by the spiracy. No. I need to look at my Steam achievements for this game now. 20 achievements plus for this game. Hi. Hmm. Nine out of 36. There's an achievement called Gruesome Twosome. And I have to know what it is. Oh my god. Did I unlock all the spirit? No. I didn't. Spirit's Vengeance, Morose Rat. Ooh. Dark Heart. Tell Spirit you don't love her. Hmm. Let's see if I can't get... Hmm. I don't know how to get Dark Heart. Let's see what my dog's barking about. Should we run all four of them? Hmm. Hmm. So, link my account. What? I can link my... I can link this. That's so cute. Sign in. Sign in with my Twitch. That's very cute. They have... Oh, that's super cute. Okay. It won't let me select a different account. I need to go and make dinner anyway. So, I'll be back on in a bit. We'll probably just do normal DBD. Schedulely programmed DBD. Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll play this maybe again. I don't know. I liked it, but that doesn't mean that you guys liked it, so. It was a lot of reading for 3 hours. So. I shall see. I might just play it my off time, because I read pretty fast, like, in my head, versus out loud. And I might just run through, get all the achievements. But yeah. Yeah, you guys, I'll be back in a bit. So bye.